Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and break down the stock that I bought the dip on today with some October call options. I'm going to break down the technicals, the catalyst behind this move, and some other things that I'm going to be monitoring while I am in this play. After watching today's video, if you enjoy it, press that like button. Comment down below what you think about this play. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I would love to see your feedback. And of course, before we get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, scroll down, press that subscribe button. It would really help out the video and it would help out the channel tremendously. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. Guys, so tonight is the first night of NFL. I'm not trying to be here all night, so let's go ahead and jump into the technicals, go over the catalyst, and talk a little bit about the stock that I bought a dip on today, and that is Peloton, PTON. I went ahead and bought some October call options. I'll go ahead and pull that up for you here on the screen. Today, I bought some October 15th Peloton call options for $3.79. I was going to add more if we dipped earlier in the day. We never ended up dipping, so I'm just chilling on my original one contract, which is worth about $379. Again, not a huge position. I'm not looking to put massive risk on the table. Stock market's in a questionable area right now, but I do like the play, and that is another reason why I took this. A very strong move today versus the market, so very strong outperformance here on Peloton. That is the play. Of course, that's the Discord chat, and that discount is still running through the end of this week. If you guys want to join, I'll pop up the discount code on your screen. It's the first link down in the description below. Anyways, over to the charts. Here is Peloton. This is the daily chart on Peloton. The first thing that I have been watching for a very long time has been this $100 level. The $100 level has been historically a very strong level for Peloton. Almost every single time that we have pulled back to 100, we have bounced off that level. Give or take a few dollars a share, right? Like this one was pretty deep. That was a pretty big dip. This move right here that you guys see center of your screen, that was when the news came out about the child unfortunately passing away on that Peloton machine, the mom's Peloton machine. That caused a little bit of overreaction, I believe, in the stock, and you can see it obviously recovered pretty well. That was the one time that we did dip pretty deep under 100. Besides that, the $100 level is rock solid. We have bounced off this level multiple times here in November of last year, here in March of this year, late March of this year, right in this area, and then again, I think we may see that same thing here again. That is why I went ahead and I bought this stock. So I bought that technical bounce off of Peloton right here today at 100. Now, not only is there a strong technical bounce, there was a very strong catalyst today on Peloton that is right here on your screen. Peloton went ahead and started a branded fitness clothing. So very similar to Lululemon. Looks like they are trying to take some market share from Lululemon, which I think is actually a fantastic idea for Peloton. You have, a nice Peloton branded legging, Peloton branded shirts. I wear Lululemon a lot. I love the clothing, and I could definitely see where there is, room for competition in this athletic clothing. And Peloton has a great brand name, and I think they can do really well with this venture of theirs. That news alone shot the stock up today very nicely. Today, Peloton closed the day up about 10%. I was lucky to get in this pretty early, took this play about 20 minutes after the market opened. I will show you guys that on the 1-minute chart here today. The movement today was incredibly strong. You can see we shot up pretty quickly, bought this thing. I did sort of chase this thing in the morning. The reason why I was okay chasing it, I was talking to the chat during this time. I was getting in light. I would be willing to average down. I know the catalyst is strong. I think that will help the stock. And I also know that down here at 100, there is some rock solid support. So I was okay getting in a little bit overextended on the 1-minute chart because I knew if I zoomed out, there is by no means is Peloton overextended on the daily chart. The daily chart and the 4-hour chart were the main charts that I was looking at here for this purchase. I'm not that concerned about what's going on the 1-minute chart. Yes, I did buy it near a high. It ended up much higher than where I purchased it, but I'm more concerned about this daily chart. As you guys can see, a very strong move here on Peloton off this $100. We shall see what happens. a few things that I'm concerned about. I'll give you guys some things that I'm going to watch. The first thing is the downtrend right here, right? So I have to keep an eye on this downtrend on the daily chart. Of course, if I zoom in here, you guys will be able to see the downtrend here on the daily chart. I will need to monitor this play as we start to approach this downtrend. If we start to lose some momentum, maybe that is a good time for me to take some profits. The other thing that I'm going to be watching is this level at the top of this daily candle. That is a high of 108.80. Now, the reason I plan on watching 108.80 is because, one, it is the top of this gap down candle. This is where that gap came on earnings, right? So if I zoom in here a little bit more, you guys will be able to see this maybe a little bit better. I'll go ahead and scale this up. You guys can see right here on the daily chart, we had a gap on the daily chart. Right there, big gap on earnings, gap down. Now, what tends to occur is that the beginning of this candle can act as resistance. So I'm definitely going to be watching the 108 area here on Peloton, which also coincidentally sort of comes in right by the 100 SMA on the daily chart. So that right there is my crucial level, 108.80, 109. If we get past that level, I definitely think we can fill this gap here on Peloton, which would be right about 113, which would put my calls in the money, which I think will have a very nice return here if this move continues. Now, of course, we'll see what happens. We may give back some of this move. With October contracts, I have time, and that allows me to let this thing work out a little bit and let me sort of monitor this trade intraday. So let's see what happens. This is my dip buy here on Peloton. 110 calls for October, the monthly contracts, taking it off this $100 move. The other thing that I wanted to point out today was that we have been seeing a nice increase in volume, right? And the thing that I do like is that the volume has been declining as this stock moves lower. So we see the selling continue here, but what you'll notice on the bottom, the volume has been drying up to the downside. It's showing me that maybe, we're starting to slow that selling pressure, and maybe we can start to bounce off this 100. That I like. I like the 100 technical bounce. I like the Lululemon earnings. That may help this as well. That Lululemon had huge earnings yesterday, a very strong catalyst for Lulu. And if Peloton is getting into that market with some close, that should mean good things for Peloton, especially off a technical level like this. If Peloton was at all-time highs, I would not like this play as much with this catalyst. With the catalyst, with this strong technical support, I do like this play. I'm willing to put $300 on it, $350 on it, absolutely any time of the day. I will put some money on a dip buy like this with the catalyst, with the technical support. So let's go ahead and see what happens. That is my play on Peloton. I'll keep you guys updated on this. Just wanted to make a video, show you guys this trade. Congratulations to anyone that went ahead and purchased this with me in the chat. Right now we're sitting up, I believe, about 50% on the trade. So we have some room, we have some wiggle room to our entry, and we can go ahead and sit back, let this trade work out. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Pretty quick. If you have any questions on this trade, any concerns, comment them down below. I would love to hear your feedback. I will definitely respond to them. If you guys have anything, please comment down below. Once again, that's the trade. Let's go ahead and wrap up this video. So guys, that's going to be just about it for today's video. There's my dip buy on Peloton, some October contracts, 110 calls, a little bit out of the money at this point, but I am definitely comfortable with these contracts. Let me know what you guys think down below. Once again, if you guys enjoyed this video, press the like button, subscribe to the channel. It is NFL today, first day of NFL, very excited. For anyone that's not aware, I am a New York Giants fan, so any of the Giants fans out there, I feel your pain. It could be another tough year, but we will see what happens. Good luck to all of your NFL teams if you guys are excited for this year as well. Again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Again, if you want to join the Discord chat, first link down below, 30% off your first 3 months through the end of this week. Subscribe to the channel. Come hang out in the live streams. They are awesome live streams every single morning. 8 a.m. they start to around 8:45 a.m. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Thank you guys once again for the support, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.